Now, back in February, when borders were reopening and we thought we were getting back towards normal, how wrong we were, I filmed a documentary for SBS about welfare and poverty called Could You Survive on the Breadline? It's a three-part series, starts this Wednesday, where I spent nearly 2 weeks embedded with people who lived on welfare, people who lived in public housing and people who were in poverty. And at the same time, I was doing it myself. I had to live on $40 a day, which at the time was the rate of what used to be called New Start. And the reality, I have to say, wasn't pretty. MasterChef winner Julie Goodwin and Greens MP Jenny Leong did the same thing with me. We each looked at different areas. I had the inner city. Here's a snippet of me interviewing a teenage girl named Annika. She's one of 4 kids to a single mother who relies on public housing and welfare supplements to get by.
I really don't see myself going to uni, mainly because my mum can't afford it. It feels like it's just a dream crusher. Like I have really high standards for myself and I feel like I'm just wasting all that because I can't afford anything.
If you didn't have those dreams and aspirations, how do you reckon you'd be?
Probably fall into the same state that my mum's in.
I asked her how she thought she would fare as an adult, having grown up on welfare. Now, I haven't seen the full production yet, so I can't tell you whether they're going to make me look like a hero or a villain, but I can tell you what I saw and how appalling much of it was. At every turn, I witnessed bureaucratic bungling and mismanagement. I saw a system that was fundamentally not fit for purpose. As an example, I spent a night with a bloke called Pierre, who lives in a Housing Commission flat in Surrey Hills in Sydney. Now, the Housing Commission refused to provide enough bins for the building, or empty them often enough. So when the bins were full, people would put their rubbish outside. You'd think this is a simple issue. That, of course, attracted rats. The place was practically swarming with them. And when one of these rats died underneath Pierre's floorboards, the Housing Commission didn't come out to pull up a floorboard or two to remove it. They put him up in a hotel for a week so the rat could decompose under the floorboards and stop smelling. I mean, for heaven's sake, ladies and gentlemen, this is how the government is spending our taxes. Imagine if they'd spent that money on actually improving the service that we pay them to deliver. I saw a welfare system that actively encourages people to remain dependent upon it. It gives them very little room to move if they want to do something small to improve their lives. And surely that, in the long run, costs us more. Could You Survive on the Breadline starts at 8:30 p.m. on SBS this Wednesday, and I implore you to watch it, partly because it features me, but mostly because I think you will be shocked at just how badly the system is run.